What are we talking about this week? What is our word pattern? Who remembers? Silent E, vowel, consonant E. Okay, so look at your word list. We're going to blend the words together. So you need to have your finger on the first word, and we're going to sound it out together. G, a, d, grade. W, I, wired. D, I, v, drive. O, whole. Sh, a, d, shade. Qu, o, t, quote. Tw, I, twine. Prune. A, d, made. A, pale. Some of you aren't listening. Sh, I, shrine. G, o, b, globe. T, tune. Qu, I, t, quite. D, road. Smile. D, e, describe. T, add. Tadpole. Suppose. Escape. Hillside. Reptile. Pancake. Explode. Unmade. Costume. Mistake. Inside. Okay, looking at the page that starts with another. Using your pencil, I want you to circle these words. Another. You circle the word another. Circle the word don't. Circle the word kind. Kind. Circle put. Circle saw. And circle sound. Practicing these words will help you recognize the word automatically and make your reading more fluent. What does fluent mean? That you can do it what? Easily. You can do it easily. If it's fluent, that means you don't have to stop and think at each word. Look at the word don't. Look at the second word, don't. What is different about the word don't?
It has one of those thingies.
What's that thingy called? Who knows? That is called an apostrophe. You use an apostrophe when you have a contraction. That is what the word don't is, a contraction.
Why is it one of those?
I'm going to tell you why, Emma. Don't is a contraction because it's two words that you put together using the apostrophe. What two words make don't? Does anybody know? What two words make don't? Do and what else? Do and not.
Do not.
Do, that's a plus sign. Do plus not makes don't. Whenever you're making the contraction, you add the apostrophe and take out the O when you have a contraction. Look at the first story. Look at the first word. One fine day, Jane said, I want a, what is that word?
Lime cake.
How do you know that that word has the long I sound?
Because there's a silent E at the end.
Because there's a silent E at the end, and we know that if there's a silent E, it makes our vowel say what?
Long vowel sound.
It's long vowel sound. So one fine day, Jane said, I want a lime cake. I will need 9 limes to make it. Jane put on her white cape and hiked to the shop in the lane. She saw a, what is that word?
Crate.
How do you know it's crate, Howard?
Because there's a E at the end.
Silent
A silent E at the end.
Which makes the A have what sound?
long vowel.
Long.
The long sound. She saw a crate in the shop that said limes. The man in the shop said, you are too late. Rose Mole came and got a bunch of limes. I have 1 lime left. Just 1, said Jane. 1 lime will not work. Jane went home and sat down to think. I don't want another kind of cake, she said. Just then there was a sound out front. Jane looked out and saw 5 moles. One of the moles was Rose, who had a big cake. It was a lime cake just for her. What did Jane want to make? Yes, she wanted to make a lime cake. My question for you is, how would you put that in a complete sentence? Anytime you have a question like this, you need to answer that question in a complete sentence.
Jane wants to make a lime cake.
Jane wants to make a lime cake. That's perfect. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why I think that sentence is perfect? Because she made sure to use the character's name. She didn't just say the girl. She didn't say she. She didn't say the. She specifically said Jane. What did Jane want to make? Jane wants to make a lime cake. She repeated the question is what she did. What did Jane want to make? Jane wants to make a lime cake. That is how you answer questions with a complete sentence. You use details from the question. What did Jane do when she got home from the store? Brooklyn?
She sat down and think.
She sat down and was thinking.
And then she saw Rosie.
Let's look back in the story. Jane went home and sat down to think. I don't want another kind of cake, she said. Just then there was a sound out front. So what did she do as soon as she got home? Was Brooklyn right?
Yeah.
Yes, she was. How would we put that in a complete sentence? We would not just say, sat down to think. That would be wrong.
You say Jane sat down and think.
What else could we add to make it even better? Where was she sitting down at?
And on the chair.
On the couch.
On the couch.
But look at how the question is worded. If you're going to use details from the question, what did Jane do when she got home from the store? When Jane got home from the store, comma.
Wait, that's a comma?
That's a comma.
Oh.
She sat down to think. Look at how I answered that question. I used part of the question in my sentence. What did Jane do when she got home from the store?
She sat down.
When Jane got home from the store, you see how I reworded the question? What did Jane do when she got home from the store? When Jane got home from the store, she sat down to think. You need to give extra details when you're answering these types of questions. Just think of the word woke. Woke. How would I spell the word woke?
W.
W. What?
O.
O.
C.
Is it C?
K.
Okay.
A K.
O and a K. E.
E. How did you know to add that E?
Because there's O. Because The O's making its long vowel sound.
Because he knew the O has the long vowel sound. So it wouldn't just be this. What would it be if I left the E off?
Walk.
Walk.
It'd be walk. Walk.
I'm walking
Is
down the
walk
road.
a word?
No.
No.
I'm walking.
You have to add the
Walk.
silent E to make it woke. What about stroke? Stroke. Emma,
S-T.
what is ST?
A blend.
A blend. And what do we know about blends?
Whenever two letters keep the same sound.
They keep their same sound. Emma, I'm so proud of you. That's so right. What is Stir. And actually, a blend can be, does it only have to be two?
No.
It can be two or three letters.
Or four.
This is your whole blend. Stir. Stir. All three of those letters are your blend. Stir. O.
O. C. C-K. K.
K.
And then an E.
Why is there an E?
Because it makes that O say its long vowel sound.
Because this E makes this O have what sound?
Long vowel.
It's long vowel sound. What about broke? Broke. Broke. BR. What is BR? Your what? Your blend. What vowel sound? O.
O.
Okay.
And then an E.
E.
Broke.
We know the O has the long O sound because of the what?
E.
Because of that E.